Welcome to the Long Room, Joel and Chrissy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And what are we doing today?
We've been invited by Dawn from Sensible Living with Money Mom to a collab, and she wanted us to share brand name items that we always buy instead of the generic version. So we're going to give you our list, and we would love it if in the comments you would share with us what is some brand name products that you always buy and you never get the generic. Also, if you're here from Dawn's channel, Sensible Living with Money Mom, we appreciate you coming over. Please let us know down in the comments, and if you're interested, subscribe. We're getting close to 1,000.
Yep.
But anyway, if you have not ever been to Dawn's channel, when you're done with this video, please go see her.
Yep.
Okay.
Go see her.
All right, so let's get started.
So the first thing is coffee creamer. Now, I like the Hershey's. I've done also the Coffee Mate coffee creamer. I've done the powdered version and the liquid version, but I do not like the generic, like the Walmart version, the Great Value version. It kind of tastes like cough syrup in my coffee, and I did not like that. So I didn't like the faking version of that, but I do. So we do only buy the brand name of the coffee creamers. All right, the next thing that we always buy brand name is Betty Crocker cake mixes. Now, we don't have a box of that right now, so just pretend like I'm holding up the box.
There's another company besides Betty Crocker that's actually a brand name that, we've tried, and it was dry to us. It wasn't as good as Betty Crocker. There's a part of me that doesn't want to try a generic brand because I'm just afraid that it's going to be dry like that other brand.
Right.
So
there you go, cake mix.
Cake mix.
All right, another thing that we always buy name brand and not generic is Clabber Girl baking powder. And tell us why.
Honestly, I remember my grandmother when I was a little girl saying that you always use Clabber Girl baking powder, that the rest of them aren't as good. I don't know if she was right or wrong, but I have literally never purchased anything but Clabber Girl because Grandma told me to.
There you go.
And you said,
yeah, my mom same way.
His mom always used Clabber Girl. So
yep.
I don't know. Comment below and tell us, is there something that you can think of that that you either heard your mom or your grandma say, and you've always bought it because your mom or your grandma said?
Yep. All right, the next thing that we buy brand name and never generic is washer tabs or clothes washing detergent. We buy
Spit it out.
Yeah, we buy the Arm & Hammer brand, but we have used Tide or some others. But the reason we use Arm & Hammer
is because I have super sensitive skin. And when we realized I had a skin sensitivity, at first we tried Dreft. But Dreft is super expensive, and then we realized that one doesn't cause me to have any skin sensitivities,
and it's a lot cheaper.
And it's a lot cheaper than the other one that I just said, and so we've stuck with that one for decades.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. Another thing that we buy brand name and never generic is also dishwasher tabs. That's why I said dishwasher tabs earlier, but dishwasher tabs also we buy brand name.
We have tried the generic, and we felt like we would have to get our dishes out of the dishwasher and then wash them again.
Yep.
And then we also have tried Finish. It may be the one that we first started with, but it left a residue. So we're trying the Cascade, and we're going to see if we have better luck with that. But we're trying brand names on that right now.
Right. The next thing that we buy brand name, always brand name and never generic. Whoops. That didn't go off as planned. What a crappy situation this is going to be.
Oh my
goodness. Toilet paper.
Yep. Yeah. Quilted Northern.
And then the last thing, number 7, the last thing that we always buy brand name and never generic. Y'all knew this was coming, right? Cheetos. Never buy the generic brand of Cheetos. I've tried the ones from Aldi, the Clancy Cheetos.
Actually, we have a video on that.
We have a video on that. Go link it. I did a blind taste test on the Cheetos, and it was not a doubt. I knew exactly which one they were. I don't try anything, Great Value, nothing. This Cheeto just Cheetos specific. I'd never try it, and I do try them, but I don't like them.
He tried it. He didn't
And,
like it.
I will always be brand specific.
He
to
admitted to
Cheetos.
me in the blind taste test that it wasn't as bad as he thought, but he still didn't like it like he likes Cheetos.
Correct.
So that's why he doesn't tend to want to try any other kind of generic brand of Cheetos.
Right.
So
those are the 7 things that we buy brand name and never generic. And we want to take the opportunity to thank Dawn from Sensible Living with Money Mom for inviting us to this collab today. Check us out tonight.
Yes.
At 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, for our next video in the collab, which is going to be things that we always buy generic and not brand name.
Yes.
So you'll want to check that out tonight. Check her, Dawn, out tonight. If you haven't been over there, check her video out. Go check that out now. And then check her out again tonight as well, 7 Central, 8 Eastern Time. So thanks again, Dawn, for inviting us to be a part of this collab. We appreciate you and all that you continue to do for us. So don't forget to comment below and let us know some things that you always buy brand name, that you're brand specific to. And tonight you can let us know what your what you don't mind. Your
What's your
favorite
favorite
generic brands
Yes.
are. And we'll let you know what ours are as well. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekend, like this one. You just never know.
This is a Thursday.
Oh, this is a Thursday. Oh, yeah. So you never know when we're going to post one during the week. It may be a Sunday, it may be a Thursday, but we're always going to do one on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yes.
And then we may throw one in on a different day. So, with that said, thanks for joining us today on The Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.